You have to do this.
In January 2017, myself, Kev Harris and Johnny Cass from the Ski Club of Great Britain had an amazing trip to the Austrian Tyrol. We explored 4 resorts, and best of all, we got to explore with the locals. The second destination of our Austrian adventure was the Zugspitze Arena, an area effectively made up of a number of small towns and resorts.
We just checked into Hotel Post in Lermoos. This has to be the primo hotel for ski convenience, luxury, and just Austrian awesomeness. You want to go riding with this guy?
My name is Matej, I'm 28. I actually live in Garmisch in Germany, right across the border, but I work here in Ehrwald for the Tiroler Zugspitz Arena.
We then grabbed our passes, which were great value for such a large ski area, and headed straight up the Lermoos Express.
And the Zugspitze, you get like one ticket for everything.
I mean, we're here as well, second week of February, and I'm looking at this run. There's 3 people on it. I don't think lift queue is going to be a problem today.
Oh, there's no one.
Yeah.
On the top, it's a bit different. There's like those little bushes, and you can always find like little traps, and like you can just fly through, and it's really cool. You can do so much stuff here. It's awesome.
Secret little spot for an English holidaymaker.
Oh yeah, I mean, even before I moved to Garmisch, I actually never heard about Lermoos or Ehrwald. And then I went once and I was like, that's actually not bad.
A flight to Innsbruck is dead easy, and then less than an hour transfer to here, and boom, you're into this. You can't beat that.
Yeah, it's perfect. Stay social, there's a free Wi-Fi at every station on the whole mountain. Quick Snapchat, Instagram stories, easy.
My stoke level out of 10 is all-time 12, I would say right now. It's just unreal. I love it.
I mean, it's not too dense, so you can always get a lot of snow in there in between, and it's steep enough, and there's a cat track going right below the tree line, so you will always get to cat track. There's an easy exit, and yeah, there's so many options here. Like pretty much you can drop in anywhere, and you always get to the middle station, to the bottom, so super easy. Like choice of accommodation doesn't matter at all. You can stay in Lermoos, Ehrwald, Berwang, Bibervier, Heiterwang.
Yeah.
Like every place got its own little resort, and it's so close to each other. It takes you 10 minutes to get to the next resort. It doesn't really matter at all.
Fly to Innsbruck, get a car, come check it out.
Exactly.
We rolled back to the hotel, and with our minds blown after a day of carving and charging in Lermoos, we treated ourselves to a celebratory beer. Refreshed and excited, we headed out for a wander and ended up coming across a weekly show put on by the resort and local ski instructors.
Tyrol vibe is going off. Good morning, welcome to the Zugspitze. We've got the main man Matty here. We're about to go skiing, and just up that way in the cloud at the moment is what is Germany's highest mountain. Get up there and you can see, well, all of Austria's highest peaks. That's Germany's highest peak. On a clear day, Munich's 140 k's away. Apparently you can see that too, but we're going to kick off with a little bit of powder riding by taking that lift there.
Oh, self-closing boot.
So right now we are in Ehrwald der Alm. It's one of the coolest resorts here because it's so universal. You can do anything here. You can ride powder. The slopes here are amazing, super wide and not that steep. So it's for everyone. There's a sick park behind us. We'll get there later, hopefully. As every resort's got one or even more ski schools here. So it's super easy to book a lesson, private or a group lesson. All the teachers here, they get a license, they are experienced, best care that you can get. Yeah, this is a perfect place to spend the whole day.
It's right now exploding in my head. I can see so clearly now as I slip into a dream.
Snow is amazing.
Every day I write you something that I have done, like on my computer or around the house. As you ride around, oh check.
So it looks like this is the park. They're just shaping up the jumps because there's been so much snow. They have to rebuild them, I suppose.
They always change the jib lines. So now we got looks like 3 different jib lines. 3 features on each side. Above it, 3 big jumps. There's the easy line, 2 nice jumps. The jumps here are perfect, absolutely perfect. You can learn new tricks. Always steep, long, soft landings. Best jumps in Austria.
It is about -10. So the coolest thing just happened. We go in there for a coffee. The owners are Monica and Christoph. We didn't know that at the time, but Johnny picks up the guitar, starts playing, and then before we know it, there's a little jam session going on. The fire's on, the music's playing.
Although we stopped for our coffee with Monica and Christoph, we could have chosen from a number of huts dotted all over the hill, but we just got lucky with this one.
It happens every time. Go have a couple of rounds, then maybe stop by again, have one more, and chill, and then have a music session.
Energised off caffeine and with feeling in our fingers and toes once again, we thought we'd fill our pockets with the remaining powder whilst we still could. It was another day of pure stoke that we didn't want to end, but we needed to eat, so stopped by the Tiroler house for some traditional Austrian food. It was at this moment that we realised how newly developed this resort is. Everything was slick and smart, whilst maintaining the Austrian charm everyone wants when in the Tyrol. When we'd finished eating, it was almost time to go, but Matty had one last trick up his sleeve, a trip up the iconic and famous Zugspitze.
This is amazing. We're going up in the Zugspitze, hit through the cloud, the sun is peaking, and this is a massive bit of rock. I've never been up somewhere that looks this cold. There is nothing here that isn't frozen. This is the ice planet. This is Hoth. We're in Star Wars. It's The Empire Strikes Back. How do they get cables up here in 1928? This, you have to do this.
The Austria's highest mountain, the Großglockner, is that way, as you cannot see. And
You can see Munich from here, right?
oh, definitely. And that way, 150 kilometers. There is Ehrwald, Lermoos, the whole Zugspitze Arena.
And now on telecom.de, we're in Germany.
This was the perfect end to what had been an awesome couple of days skiing. To be honest, neither of us had any idea what to expect from the Zugspitze Arena, but what we found was everything that you'd want from an epic ski holiday. Great resort, great value food, and super friendly locals. The Tyrol had delivered once again.